Hello again everyone, Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Vesta in the 6th house in a natal chart. Now, where Vesta is located in our natal charts, well, this could be a place where we show a lot of power of concentration of power, where we generally don't allow extraneous things to interfere with whatever we're doing. It could be a place where we show a lot of tremendous focus and concentration. Now, if you have Vesta in the 6th house in your natal chart, well, this could be connected with matters connected with exercise, with your health, a daily routine, your work, employment, even pets, service you provide for others, even a hygiene and even nutrition. So, anyway. Also, where Vesta is located in your natal chart can show that rationalized or analyzed sexual partner. It could be that sexual partner that you select through rationalization and analysis. Now, if you have Vesta in the 6th house in your natal chart, well, this could be somebody that might be very healthy, a person that really takes care of his or herself, person that has good hygiene, a strong work ethic, and very service-oriented. And keep in mind that the 6th house does correspond with the zodiac sign Virgo, so it could have some Virgo-like undercurrents. So it could also be somebody that might be very systematic, very organized, a person that's very neat, somebody that really disdains things that are disheveled and not organized. So anyway, another thing about Vesta, where Vesta is located in natal chart, can show where we show strong dedication and devotion to. And if you have Vesta in the 6th house in your natal chart, well, you could show that strong devotion and dedication to matters connected with health and fitness, working, your diet, exercise, your pets, daily routine, and hygiene. And keep in mind the 6th house also governs the mother's siblings if applicable. So if your mother does have any siblings, well, you might show a little more loyalty and devotion and dedication to them than the average person. Now, where Vesta is located in a natal chart can also show where we want to be infallible and perfect. Now, I understand hardly anybody is infallible or perfect in any way, shape, or form, but where Vesta is located can show where you want to be as close to infallible and perfect as possible. And with Vesta in the 6th house, this could be matters pertaining to work, employment, hygiene, your health, and even service that you may provide toward others. So, anyway. Well, where Vesta is located in our natal charts can also show where we don't want to be restricted. So, but when it's in the 6th, Vesta in the 6th house, these could be matters pertaining to your service, your health, your work, and somebody that has this might really abhor any kind of, loathe any kind of health restrictions. Now, almost anybody would anyway, but this would be probably more exasperating to this person than the average person. So, anyway, where Vesta is located in our natal charts can also show where we need to extricate or escape from time to time in order to refuel. And really, because I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that wherever Vesta is located in our natal charts can show where we expend an abundance of energy on, so we have to get away from it from time to time, otherwise the energy can be dissipated and depleted. So anyway, also it's important to look at the sign that Vesta is in the natal chart, as this could impact the delineation description. Now let's say you have Vesta in Aquarius in the 6th house in a natal chart. Well, this person that has this, for example, might show a lot of dedication, devotion to their work, and that work might entail something Aquarius related, such as computers, electronics, perhaps astrology, esoteric subjects, something even with aeronautics could be another example, or something that could be in an unusual field. So Anyway, it's also important to look at the aspects, if any, that are made to Vesta in the 6th house of your natal chart, because this could impact the delineation description as well. Now let's say, for example, that somebody has Pluto making an adverse aspect to Vesta in the 6th house in their natal chart. Well, an adverse aspect meaning a square, opposition, or even an inconjunct to Vesta in their 6th house. Now, that could be somebody that might they might show that strong dedication to their work, but they might, at the same time, they might also be overly obsessed and fixated with it. So that's one example. Now let's say if somebody has Neptune making an adverse aspect to their Vesta in the 6th house in their natal chart. Let's say Neptune makes a square opposition or even an inconjunct to it. Well, this could be somebody that might be, I guess you could say they might be overly dedicated or devoted to being that perhaps that hypochondriac, because Neptune can be about illusion and what could be imagined. And I mean, if you have Neptune making an adverse aspect to Vesta in the 6th house, this could be somebody that might have some hypochondriac tendencies, or might imagine or distort some of their illnesses that they may have. So that could be, and they might show that dedication and devotion, so to speak, to that as well. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Vesta in the 6th house in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about the June 2017 new moon in Cancer. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.